Confidence isn't something handed to you. It's something forged. It's built from facing what others avoid, from choosing what is hard over what is easy, and from refusing to let your own mind become your enemy. Real confidence, the kind that doesn't shatter at the first sign of trouble, is an unbreakable core within you. But to build it, you have to go deeper. You have to confront the habits and thoughts that keep you small, those quiet saboteurs that weaken you from within. You're here because you want to become stronger, to stand firm against what life throws at you. You're here because you're tired of the doubts, the fears, and the insecurities. If you're ready to rebuild, to take full ownership of who you are, then it's time to look at the silent traps that undermine confidence, one by one. These are the habits that weaken even the strongest minds and keep you from reaching your true potential. Take a hard look, because once you see these traps for what they are, you can start dismantling them and rebuild yourself into someone unstoppable. 1. The comparison trap. Stop looking sideways. Nothing corrodes confidence faster than comparing yourself to others. It's easy to look around and feel like everyone else has it figured out, like they're ahead, like they're stronger, or more capable. You look at the people around you, at their achievements, their lives, and think, why am I not there yet? Why don't I have what they have? But comparison is a thief. It steals your focus, your energy, and your sense of worth. What you're really doing is measuring your own inner life, with all its struggles, fears, and setbacks, against someone else's polished surface. You see only the outcome of their efforts, not the price they paid to get there. And when you measure your progress against theirs, you forget your own path, your unique journey. Confidence is born when you focus on your own progress, not someone else's. Measure yourself against who you were yesterday, not who someone else is today. Are you better than you were before? Are you moving forward? That's all that matters. You are your only competition. The moment you stop looking sideways, you can finally look forward, and that's where your future lies. 2. The approval trap. Stop letting others control your worth. We all want to be accepted, to be liked, to be respected. But the need for approval is a prison. When you let others' opinions determine your value, you give them the keys to your self-worth. You become a slave to their validation, needing their acceptance to feel secure. And when their approval isn't there, what happens? You start questioning yourself. You start doubting your own worth. Here's the truth. Confidence cannot come from outside of you. Approval is temporary, fleeting. Real confidence is rooted in knowing who you are and standing by it, regardless of whether others applaud you. When you release the need for approval, you reclaim your power. You stop shaping yourself to fit the mold others want. You stop twisting and contorting yourself to earn validation, and you start living for your own values, your own vision. Approval feels good, but it's not necessary. You don't need anyone else's permission to believe in yourself. You don't need to chase their validation. Confidence is built when you decide for yourself that you are worthy, that you are enough. The negative self-talk trap. Stop tearing yourself down. Everyone has an inner critic, a voice that whispers doubts, fears, insecurities. If you let it run unchecked, that voice will poison you from the inside. Negative self-talk is subtle but devastating. It chips away at your self-esteem, making you feel smaller, weaker, and less capable. How often do you catch yourself saying things like, "I'm not good enough," or "I always mess things up," or "Why can't I get it right?" Even if you don't say them aloud, those thoughts take root in your mind, shaping your beliefs about yourself. You start to accept them as truth, and they become a self-fulfilling prophecy. If you want to build confidence, you must become the guardian of your own mind. Treat yourself with respect. Speak to yourself with the same kindness and encouragement you'd give a friend. When you catch yourself thinking something negative, ask yourself, is this really true? And if it's not, replace it with something stronger, something empowering. Confidence grows from within, from the words you feed your mind. Your thoughts are either lifting you higher or dragging you lower. Choose wisely. Fourth, stop letting fear hold you back. Fear of failure is one of the greatest confidence killers. It's natural to want to succeed, to avoid falling short. But when you let the fear of failure dictate your actions, you paralyze yourself. You hesitate, you hold back, and you miss opportunities because you're too afraid of what might go wrong. But here's the truth. Failure is not your enemy. Failure is part of growth. It's the friction that strengthens you, the experience that teaches you. Every time you fail, you're learning, adapting, becoming stronger. Real confidence doesn't come from a life without failure. It comes from knowing that when you fail, you have the strength to rise again. Instead of asking, what if I fail? Start asking, what if I succeed? Let the fear of failure push you forward, not hold you back. Every time you face your fear and take action anyway, you're proving to yourself that you can handle whatever comes your way. Confidence isn't built by avoiding failure. It's built by facing it head on. 5. The wrong people trap. Stop letting negative people poison. Your potential confidence is influenced by the people you surround yourself with. If you're constantly around people who doubt you, who belittle you, who drain you, it's like planting a seed in toxic soil. You can't grow, you can't flourish. But when you surround yourself with people who believe in you, who push you to be better, who support you, your confidence has room to thrive. Be selective with your circle. Distance yourself from those who bring you down, even if it's difficult. This isn't about cutting people off. It's about setting boundaries. Protect your energy. Surround yourself with people who reflect the person you want to become. Confidence grows when you have a support system that strengthens, rather than weakens, your sense of self. 6. The neglecting health trap. Stop ignoring your physical foundation. Confidence isn't just mental, it's physical too. When you neglect your health, your body feels weak and your mind follows. Poor health drains you of energy, clouds your focus, and dulls your strength. Confidence is hard to muster when you don't feel good in your own skin. Taking care of yourself is not optional, it's essential. When you fuel your body with what it needs, when you exercise, when you rest, you're telling yourself, I am worth it. Health isn't about vanity, it's about respect. Confidence begins with feeling strong in your own body. So make health a priority. Your body is your vehicle in this life, and if you don't respect it, everything else suffers. Confidence is rooted in feeling capable, physically and mentally. 7. The procrastination trap. Stop putting off what needs to be done. Procrastination is not just a time waster, it's a confidence killer. Every time you delay taking action, you're sending a message to yourself. I'm not capable of handling this. You're chipping away at your own belief in yourself. Procrastination breeds guilt, anxiety, and self-doubt. The solution is action. Even the smallest step forward shatters procrastination's grip. You don't need motivation to start. All you need is the decision to move, to take the first step. Action builds momentum, and with momentum comes confidence. Stop waiting for the perfect moment. Start now, even if it's uncomfortable. 8. The lack of clear goals. Trap. Stop drifting and start directing. Confidence requires purpose. When you're drifting through life without clear goals, it's easy to feel lost. unsure of yourself. Confidence grows when you have a target, a purpose, something to work toward. When you know where you're going, you stop questioning yourself. You stop wondering if you're on the right path, because you know exactly where you're headed. Set goals that are specific, that mean something to you. Don't just wander, direct your life. Confidence comes from movement with intention, from knowing your purpose and pursuing it with everything you have. Every small step toward your goal builds strength, and that strength becomes your foundation. Reclaiming your confidence. The path forward. Confidence is not a gift. It's something you build. It's constructed from the small decisions you make every day, from the habits you cultivate, from the thoughts you allow to live in your mind. Recognize the traps that undermine your confidence and start replacing them with habits that build you up. Stop comparing yourself to others and measure your progress against your own past. Stop seeking approval and start validating yourself. Stop tearing yourself down with negative self-talk and speak to yourself with respect. Stop fearing failure and embrace it as part of your growth. Stop surrounding yourself with negativity and cultivate a circle that uplifts you. Stop neglecting your health and make your body a priority. Stop procrastinating and take action, no matter how small. Stop drifting and set clear goals.